Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class we saw the how to add the records into the customer table. So let's do the remaining stuff. Here I have another button, cancel. So let me write the code for the cancel button. So double click on the cancel button. Here you have to write the code for dispose. Right, that's the only thing you have to write, dispose. Right, same code, Ctrl C to copy and apply into this one also, car registration. Double click on here. Here also you have to call it dispose. Right, now let me run and check whether it's working fine or not. If you click cancel, it's cancelled. Here if you click cancel, the form should be cancelled. Right, it's working fine. Right, now let's design the another form which is a rental form. Here what I am going to do is select the package rent, right click, new. Here we have to JFrame form. Here we have to give the name as rental. Click finish. This is a form of the rental form. Now here what I am going to do is here I am going to drag one panel. Here right click, properties, border, title with border. Here you have to give the name as rental. Hit OK, close. Now here what I am going to write is I am going to drag the label controls. This one name should be car ID. This one should be customer ID. Customer name. This one should be rental. Rental fee. This one should be date. Final one should be due date. Right, now here I am going to drag the combo box first. This one here. After the text box, here I need to install the date picker. If I have to get the date, I am going to install the date picker. How to install the date picker is go to the Google and JCalendar jar downloaded. So if you write like this, you can get the first link of JCalendar, this one. You click on this one, click here. This is the plugins available here. This is the JCalendar, look like this. These four things along with if you install the plugin, the four things will be available. So here you have to download it. If you click on this one, and it will be starting for downloading here. So after downloaded, what you are going to do is here go to the NetBeans and tools, here palette, here swing AWT components. Click on this one. Here you have to select the components where you are going to paste this one. Here I am going to select as swing controls. Here swing controls I am pasting the this one JCalendar's components here. below the swing control. So select the controllers, and here you can add the jar files. Click on this one, and where you going to download them, you have to just browse and get them. Okay, so I'm downloading here. See, so let's get the download first. So let's is it easy for you to understand. Cut off this one and copy to E drive. Right, here is, I have extract down. Right, extract it. Right, okay. Now what I'm going to do is here, tools, palette, swing AWT components, select the container, add jar, E drive, J calendar, this one. Here how to lib, here there will be the components. You just all the stuff, you all down the control key and select all the stuff one by one, and next and finish. Select all them, all down the shift key and select all them and click next and finish them. I don't want to finish them because I have already import the swing container here, so that you have to do so. Okay, that's how you have to get the J calendar into your NetBeans. Okay, that is the easy way you have to get the J calendar into NetBeans. Here after you get the J calendars, it's look like this. You just click on the J calendar and you have to import the form like to look like this. I don't need this one, I need this one, J calendar chooser. You just drag and drop here. This one also J calendar, J date chooser. Right, that's the only thing you have to do. Right, now what I'm going to do is here, I need two buttons. So let's get them. This one for OK, this for cancel. Right, that's the only thing you have to do. Right, now I successfully designed the form. Now go here, I'm going to change the name of the text box controls. Now select the combo box first one, change variable. I'm going to give as this one as a combo car ID, combo ID, whatever you can do here. Car ID can give here. Right, this is the name of the combo box. This one should be, we have to backspace to remove the text, everything. Select and edit text, remove, select, edit text, remove. Here we have to select this one and right click, change variable name. What is the name here? I'm going to give as cust ID. txt cust ID. This one should be, right click, change variable name, txt cust name. This one should be txt rental. This one should be txt date. This one should be txt div. Right, that's the only thing you have to do. Right, now after that what I'm going to do is here, first when the form here, when you here go to the main form, main.java here, let me give the link here. Double click on the rental here. This one I already give the form here, rental. Right, what is the name of the, this not this one, this is my demo one, like this one here, main.java. This is a file. Double click on here, your seed, copy. Right, Control V to copy, Control V to paste here. we have to give as a correct name here. What is the name here? Rental. So write rental. Right here, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Call the form look like right. Call the form right. Now here let's run the application. So here I have to John 1 2 3, click the rental, this one. Here the form should be display look like this. So now select the form, this one frame. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to remove the border. So here is the property undecorated. Here you have to select this tick. After that, when the form is displayed, display at the center, so go to the code, here generated center. This option you have to give. Why, what's happened? Here. Right. Now this one should be work fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the code for that. So here double click on the, go to the source. Here first I'm going to write the this one. So here first time run the applications, check rental. Here the default, if you select the date should be, this is not a correct format, it display here. This is not a correct format, the date should be displayed. So let me arrange the format, which format your date should be displayed when the form is loaded. So let's do the stuff. So here when the form is loaded, my date should be displayed here, looks like this, txt date dot set date format string. Here we have to write as like this. The same thing I'm going to give the div text box as well, txt div. Here this one first starting from year, after that month, after that date. Okay, this one should be, these two stuff should be simple. This only the month should be capital, m should be 2m should be capital. Okay, let's check whether it's working fine or not. When you select the date, you can check here. The form should be displayed like this. Now let's cancel the application. Now what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to write the connection first. So let's write the codes. After that we are going to write the connections. So connections, write the connection object con. After that we have to write the prepare statement. PST. Right, that's something we have to write. So what I'm going to do is now this one should be, we have to SQL connection, this one SQL, this is a prepare statement. Right, we have to import two classes. Now after that I'm going to write the codes. First I'm going to, when the form is loaded, all the car ID should be loaded here. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create another function here, public void load category. So you have to write first class, this one you already written. The same thing, we have to just copy this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste in this class as well. Here we have to import the try with catch. Again we have to copy this stuff, Control X cut off and Control V to paste here. Here you have to import the catch as well, add the catch. there go away. What's the problem? Right. Right here connection 1 I have written as connection con. Right, now this errors go away. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to load the stuff. So pst equal con dot prepare statement. Here we have to write as a select all from car reg. What is the car registration? This is a table I am going to first get in. Car registration. Select this one. Ctrl C to copy. Ctrl V to paste here. After that we have to write a rs result set equal pst dot execute query. Okay, we have to import the. Now we have to write the combo box. What is the name of the combo box? Ctrl C to copy this one. We have to write it here. Dot remove all items. Right. After that we have to write the while rs dot next. Okay, we have to write as this one dot add item rs dot get string 2 should be the id. Okay, here this one id 1 2. Okay, that's why we combo box we are getting this position 1 2, so we have to put as a 2 position of 2. Right, so that's the only thing we have to do. Right, now let's execute the check. We have to this is load the category, not category, this one car id. Load car id. We have to Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. Let's check. Here it's successfully loaded. Car id should be successfully loaded. Right, there should be 2 cars available, so its id should be successfully loaded. Right, now let's cancel the one. Now what I'm going to do is here car id loaded successfully. Now let me check whether car is available or not if you select the id. So let's drag another text box. Now let's now let's drag another text field here. Right, now here what I'm going to do is here remove the text. This one should be, we have to name it as txtavl. Right, now what I'm going to do is here now I'm going to check the validate part. So this is a combo box where we select the car number. If the car is available, the message display yes, otherwise message display no. So let's do the validation part. Double click on this one. Here we have to write this one as here as string car id equal j. Here what is the name of this one? copy this one, paste here, dot get selected item, dot to string. Okay, you have to write as this one, the same thing you have to write here. Cut off this one, paste it here. This one should be catch. Right here, what I am going to do is here I am going to write again pst equal connection dot prepare statement. Here we have to write as a select all from. Here I am going to write as a car registration. So Ctrl C to copy this table name. You have to paste here, and where car number, here this car number you have to check. So car number equal question mark. Here we have to write as this one pst dot set string 1 car ID. Right, when the person select this combo box, what is the car ID selected, it is stored in this variable car ID you are passing here. It's the passing to this question, right? So that's the only thing we have to write. So after that we have to write as a rs method. So we have already written the rs, this one. We have to, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to Ctrl C to copy this one. I have to paste it here. So we have to use this one for every method. So remove this one, and we have to use here as well. rs result set equal pst dot execute query. Right, here now we have to check if the car is not available. So rs dot next equal false. The car is not available, false. This is not a function. Right, here display the message j option pan dot show message dialog. This one, this here I would write as this one as a car is car number not found. Otherwise else you have to write it here as, if it is available you have to pass it as string avl mean available, rs dot get string. We have to write the column name if it is available. So here if it is available you have to pass the name here, this available column name here, pass it here, the same name. Pass it here. That's the thing we have to write. Right, after that we have to passing to the relevant text box. So txt avl dot set text available dot trim. Right, that's it. That's the thing you have to do. Right, if the car is available, it display the message yes. If it is no, display the message no. Right, now after that what I am going to do is here if the car is available, if the car is available, what I'm going to do is here I do another stuff phase. Here we have to do the things as here as I have to do some validations part. If ABL, this one you have to call, if the car is available, yes, dot equals, for this yes equal yes, for this yes mean percent of do is here is here. First, when the form is started, we have to call all the text box value for false. So txt cust id text box dot set enable false, txt name false, txt name txt cust name, this one should be false. After that, txt fee rental, txt rental, right, this one fee should be cft rental, this one should be false. Another thing is txt date, this one also set this one should be text false, txt date. Right, the final one should be txt due. Only thing you have to do, right, when the form is started, all the stuff should be false. Okay, if the car is available, yes, if you get the message is yes, all the stuff you should be enabled. So the same thing you have to copy this one. If it is available, yes, right, you have to check this one. The validation is must. Okay, right, only thing you have to do. So here what I am going to do is here, it's all the shift is yes, you have to true. You can make the rental, you can make the car, you can make the rental for the car. Okay, if the car is available only, if it is the message is yes only, we have to do the following stuff, otherwise you can't. Okay, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Rental, so problem, now here what I'm going to do is go to the combo box, this one, right click properties, here go to the model, here this one should be the default one, model item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, click on this button and remove them, backspace to remove them, click OK. Now you will be able to run the form. Here login, I will be able to run the form here. Right, let's run the form. Sean 1 2 3, here click rental. Now here the form should be open successfully, till it should be open successfully, like look like this. Now here another stuff is not applied still, select the application, undecorated and code generated center. Right, now let's again, I'm going to execute the application again. Right, now it's perfect. Right, now here, now we have to do the, if the car is available, if you click yes, all the remaining stuff will be displayed over here. Now here only, let's back to the code. Here this is the combo box. Here what I'm going to do is, what is the problem is, here I have to write another prepare statement. So here this is the one prepare statement I wrote here, so that I have write another prepare statement. Here Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. This one should be 1. So here this one, this object, Control C to copy this one, and here you have to call here the second one, this one. The first prepare statement is you call for the loading the car registration. When the form is loaded, car ID should be loaded. The second prepare statement I should be called here. Select when you select the car number, if the car is, the availability should display. So you have to call this prepare statement. That should be the problem. Okay, right. Now let's run and see. Now it's working fine. The prepare statement is the problem. Okay, you have to create the 2 different prepare statement. Then the problem should be solved. Now here, now the problem should be solved. The 2 cars are available, so that it visible for true. Okay, it's visible true. Right. Okay guys, you understood so far. Now let's moving to the chapter of this one. Okay, if the car is available, yes, you can hire the car. So first we have to check the customer name, customer ID. Okay, if the first you have to register the customer. After that you have to write the ID here, enter the ID here. Relevant customer name should be displayed. After that enter the rental fee and date, today date, the due date. Click OK. Your rental has been registered. So let's do the task. Now here select the customer ID text box. Instead of putting the button, I am doing with the key press event. So select the text box, right click, event. Here we have to go to the key pressed. If you select, you can get this code view. So here you have to write the one. So here if you have to call this event evt dot get char get key code double equal key event dot vk enter. Right, that's the stuff you have to write. Now here what I am going to do is here I am going to this one string cust id equal, here you have to assign the text box name txt cust id dot get text. After that we have to write the connection object, this one right here we have to call this one. Here also we have to cut off this line, Control X cut off, put here. This one you have to add try. Right, that's the only thing we have to do. After that what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write the prepare statement for this one. For that, so let's have another prepare statement. That's a good. This one should be, I'm going to write as a car ID find. This one should be the customer ID find. So we have to write here as pst2 to equal connection con dot prepare statement. Here select all from customer where cust id equal this, right. Now here I'm going to pst2 dot set string, write as this cust id here assigning here. After that we have to write here as rs equal pst2 dot execute query. If the execute query here, we have to write as another stuff is here, the same stuff we have to write here as well. This one, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste here. The customer is, you have to post one, right. If the if the car, if the customer is number not found, if the customer number is not found here, if it is false, if the customer number is not found. If it is available, customer number is available, what I am going to do is the same thing I am going to do here. Here you have to write as here as customer name, cust name. You have to assign the name here. What is the name here? I wrote here as customer table name. This should be name. That is a name. Yes, this variable you have to call here. That's something you have to. Okay. If the customer number is not found, error message should be displayed like this. If it is found, it is display on this text box. Right. That's the only thing we have to do. Let's check whether it's working fine or not. See what is the customer number, this one we have to give as this one, press enter key. So sorry, here I gave this text box, that's the problem, but it's working fine. What I do is here is set here as not available, this txt, what's the name of this text box, txt cust name. You have to change as txt cust name, right. That's the only thing to, right. It successfully changed, right. After that what I'm going to do is here now it's working fine. Here it's working fine. Now what I'm going to do is here we have to add the rental fee and your date, today date and 2 days. So I'm going to give the car for then March 1. So this is the date. Okay, now if you click OK, the register should register. It's like a okay. Now what I'm going to do is here, let's close the one and here double click on this open button, OK button. Here you have to write the code for us here. Here we have to write first one as a string. You have to assign the variable string. This one should be cust id, sorry, car id, car id. This one should be, we have to write as the name of this one, combo box, this one car id. Now see to copy this one, Ctrl V to paste here. After that what I'm going to assigning these values into the relevant variables. That's the stuff I'm going to do. After that I'm going to write as a string cust id equal txt cust id dot what is the name here, txt cust id. Okay, leave here as well, dot getText. After that we have to write as a date format. That is a must of. We have to write as this one. We have to store like this. Simple date format. Create the object as date format equal the same thing you have to write here as well. New simple date. This format you are going to save the date into your database, so that you have to write properly this one format. Here you have to write as this, like this. First should be year, month, final one should be date. That's the thing you have to write. After that you have to write the string variable. This one you have to import the import the class. After that you have to write as string date equal date format this one date format dot format. You have to give the format as well to the text box. So for the text box here you have to txt date dot, not what's the txt date, that's a text box, and txt date dot get it. Right, that's the only thing you have to write. After the same thing you have to copy and put into the another text box as well, div txt div. This one you have to write it as a div as well. Here you have to call this one as 1. You have to change this one, format 1. That's it. Sorry, here. Right. Okay. You have to change here as well. Right. You have to change the variables. Right. This is this object for this. You have to create as this one, this variable 1. Okay. That's the stuff you have to do. Okay. That's the only thing you have to equal to the relevant variables. This is this variables. The date should be stored in this date variable. The div should be stored in the date 1 variable. You have to change it as div if you have any doubts. Okay, that's the stuff you have to do. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to call these classes in order to add the records. So we have to import the try and catch. This one should be catch. Right. After that, what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write the add function. So we have to write here as pst. Here we have to write another stuff. So we have to call the what I'm going to write is every query I'm going to different prepare statement I can make it. So it's very easy to identify. So here pst3 pst4 I have newly created. So right now here what I'm going to do is here this one should be pst3, this prepare statement right here, pst3 dot, here what I'm going to write is set equal connection dot prepare statement here we have to write the insert query. So insert into which table you are going to store the values for rental table. So select the rental table here. These are the columns. So select the Control C to copy this table name, paste here. Here we have to write as a table name properly, columns name properly here. What are the columns? ID should be auto increment, no needed. So here you start from the car ID, comma, cust ID, comma, fee, comma, date, comma, due. That's the only thing you have to write. That's the only thing you have to write. After that, what I'm going to do is here values. Here we have to write as like this. How many fields available? You need a question mark. 1 2 3 4 5. So right, that's the stuff you have to do. Now here assign to the things. PST, this one's to be 3. PST 3 dot set string. One mean this one. Here first one should be car ID. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. After that, second one should be, you have to write as a cust ID, this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Third one should be fee. So fee I didn't assign to the text box fee, so let's assign to the text box here. This is a fee text box. So the name of the fee, txt rental. Dot get text. Right, now here you have to call this one here. Right, after that, what's the problem? Sorry, problem is here, comma, we have to put the comma, right? Okay, perfect. Now after that, date and due. So we have to here as you have to put here as, this one should be string, these are the string, this is 4, this is version of 5. Here we have to write it here as date, here due. That's the only thing we have to do. Right, after insert the record, what happen is, after here if you go here, after if the car is available, you can make the rental system here. Customer ID, which customer you are going to give the rent and rental fee, and you have to select the date. If please click OK, this card should be not available. Okay, so it is, you have to update the same time. Okay, so what to do is here, if the card, once you click OK, we have to do two stuff. One is data is added into the rental table. After that, what I'm going to do is, you have to update the one as a, you have to write another query as a, we have to write another prepare state pst4. So what I'm going to write is here as, again you have to write this one, the same thing, you have to copy this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. We have to write ps4 this one. Here we have what I'm going to write is this prepare statement. You write is here as update, that update the car number, set, sorry, update which table you are going to update. You update the car registration table. When the car is you have rented registration table, you have to set these columns, available columns no. So you have to set this available columns no. So available columns you have to set update as no. If the car is right, you have to set as no. Right, where car number equal the question. Right, that's the only thing you have to do. Right, after that you have to call this stuff pst4 dot execute update. Function to update this one. You have to get the message yes. After that all the stuff above should be fine. You have to show the message yes. G option fan dot what's the error? Alright. G option pan dot show message dialog. Here you have to write as a this. Here you have to write as this one as a car success. You have to give the message as success. Right, now we will do the stuff. Right, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Right, so car number. Okay, this car number is here. To update the stuff is car number. Okay, now before execute the program we have to call this function above as well, here as well, execute update for this one, this prepare statement 3. Okay, then only the record should be added into the database if you call this execute update method. Okay, if you call the execute update method for this prepare statement, then only record updated. Okay, now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Now here I'm going to John 123 rental. Here car is available, this car also available. Now what I'm going to do is here this car I'm going to get the rent for that. So enter the customer name here, rental fee, date should be this, return date should be this, click OK, message display success. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Car registration, if you click is here, now the car is not available. Here it's updated as no. Now here go to the rental table and check whether the record is added or not. Here now the record is added successfully. This is your date, today date, this is a due date. Okay, in my next tutorial I'm going to continue the return stuff. If you like my tutorial, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.